then it's announced that you're going to be a part of Indiana Jones. What was your reaction when being a part of something as iconic as Indiana Jones came up as a possibility? Were you a fan of those films? Was it something you were excited about?
I'm very, very excited about it. And I know for a fact that Anders Thomas, who's sitting here, I think that's maybe the film that wanted him to become a director. And I rewatched the first one, The Raiders of the Lost Ark. It is so well done. It's so charming, and it's such great storytelling. So yes, it's obviously it's a great honor to be part of that franchise that we grew up with.
Did you get to read a script before saying yes to that, or is it cast and James Mangold that gets you interested?
No, I mean, no, I did read a script. I'm in a lucky position where they do let me read the script before. And yes, it was everything I wished it to be. So that was just great.
When you do something like that, do you feel like you get to make a character your own, much like you do with a movie like this, or is it very different, the approach to getting, embodying a character?
Yes, I do think that I'm invited in to create a character. I think that everybody wants that. That's why they pick certain actors that they think that can come up with certain things, and there will be a collaboration, as it always is. But interesting enough, again, a little like Anders Thomas's film, this one, Riders of Justice, there is a kind of a genre mix in Indiana Jones always. There is something that is a little larger than life characters, almost back to the 30s of was it Peter Law kind of feel. And then you have Indiana Jones that kind of is a straight man, but he also he does produce a lot of funny and interesting things. But there are different character genres in some of those films, and that is interesting to try to find that balance.
Can you say anything about the character you're playing in that, or is that
I can definitely do that, but then you will have to find me in a lake tomorrow with some blocks on my feet.
You'll suddenly get dragged out of the screen that you're in right
exactly
now.
The hand comes.
Doing something like Fantastic Beasts, where you step into a role that had already been originally played by somebody else. Is that a different approach for you as an actor to figure out how to make that character your own, or are you figuring out how to build on what was already done?
So nobody's interested in me going in there and trying to copy anything. That would be creative suicide immediately, especially when it's been done before and mastered fully. So everybody's expecting us to find a different path. Having said that, we need a bridge between what he did and what I'm going to do. So those bridges we have to find together, whether it's a certain look, whether it's a certain attitude in certain situations, but you have to make it your own. Anything else would be plainly just creatively stupid.
What was it that made you want to do something like that? Because it seems like an opportunity that doesn't come along very often.
Yeah, that is one reason. No, I'm a big fan of the Potter universe, and it's a kind of genre that you don't touch upon in my part of the world. It's just no go. I mean, you can't get away with that budget-wise in Denmark. So obviously, when it came my way, it was just a fantastic opportunity.